Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I, Abhishekta Chakraborty, on behalf of IMI Kolkata, would like to extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. We have gathered here today to mark the end of the one-year management program conducted for the executives of Pcbl. It has been a year full of learning and challenges for each one of the participants, as they have not only persevered to meet the demands of their job, but also to go through the rigors of the academic program IMI was offering them. The disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic during the program had further posed new unforeseen challenges. However, like a phoenix, we emerged victorious through the turbulent times and have successfully completed the program with its culmination in today's ceremony. Today's ceremony marks the beginning of a new chapter in their lives, as they are now ready to confidently apply their learnings and take on managerial responsibilities. In our best efforts to extend a cordial receptions to the dignitaries on the dais, we would like the fragrance of the flowers to speak for itself. For this, I request my colleague, Ms. Devoshi Dotto, to welcome our guests with a bouquet of flowers. Our chief guest, Shri Kaushik Roy, Managing Director, PCBL Limited. Shri V.C. Agarwal, President Corporate HR and Management Board Member, RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. Dr. Mohua Banerjee, Director, IMI Kolkata. Dr. Sharajakha Chatterjee, Head, MDP and ETP, IMI Kolkata. At the same breath, we would also like to extend a hearty welcome to our distinguished guests, executive participants of the program, members of our big RP Sanjeev Goenka family, faculty and staff of IMI Kolkata. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to this special day. The light of knowledge is fully capable of destroying the darkness of ignorance. I would now request the dignitaries on the dais to light the ceremonial lamp in reverence to knowledge to mark the opening of today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin this afternoon with a musical rendition to invoke the light of knowledge within us. For this, I would request our students Shayan and Shri Rupa to do the musical rendition.
আনন্দলোকে মঙ্গলালোকে বিরাজ সত্য সুন্দর মহিমা তব উদ্ভাসিত মহাগগন মাঝে মহিমা তব উদ্ভাসিত মহাগগন মাঝে বিশ্ব জগত মণিভূষণ বেষ্টিত চরণে আনন্দ লোকে মঙ্গলালোকে বিরাজ সত্য সুন্দর।
Thank you, Shrirupa and Shayan. With this tone of positivity, may I now introduce Shri V.C. Agarwal, President Corporate HR and Management Board Member, RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. Shri V.C. Agarwal brings over 40 years of professional work experience, which includes long stints in large diversified conglomerates in the public and private sectors. He has experience of working in line functions and HR. At RPSG Group, Shri Agarwal has taken several initiatives to align the people process with the dynamic growth plans of the group and businesses. Before joining the group, he was Director HR and board member of IOCL. During the tenure, he was also the Managing Director of IBP, a subsidiary of IOCL, and board member of Chennai Petroleums. Shri Agarwal is a fellow member of IMA and a certified CEO coach. He is a member of the Board of Governors of IMA New Delhi, Kolkata, and Bhubaneswar. Sir, may I please invite you for your inaugural address.
My dear and respected Mr. Kaushik Roy, Managing Director and CEO Pcbl, Dr. Mahua Banerjee, Director IMI Kolkata, Mr. Sarojaksha Chatterjee. I tried to pronounce it correctly. I don't know whether I am pass or fail. In general, Bengali names are little complicated, but your name is for me. For me. Okay. My dear friends from PCBL, IMI, the graduating students of PCBL, yes, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this closing ceremony of 1 year long program. Thanks to PCBL for taking this initiative in association with IMI Kolkata, 1 year long program. And I think this is the second program. And we have seen the benefits of the first program, how the participants who attended the first program, they got benefited. And I hope, not only hope, I believe 16 participants of this batch also will get benefited equally. Even more than that, because whatever shortages were experienced in that, they must have been taken care of in this second batch. Thanks to IMI for associating with the PCBL and conducting this flagship MDP of 1 year duration. It's very important from IMI point of view. Since the institute is new, I cannot say that whatever has been done from IMI, that must be perfect. If there are any gaps, definitely IMI will try to bridge those gaps under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Mahua Banerjee. I'm sure that those things will be taken care of in association with the PCBL. I was seeing the contents of the program In nutshell, it's a general management program. In addition to your own function, you are trying to understand all other functions also which are there in the organization. Therefore, in that way, it's a general management program. The purpose of giving this input of other functions to you is not that you start operating those functions. The basic purpose of giving the inputs about the other functions is the appreciation part. You are able to appreciate the roles of other functions also and what other functions are contributing in the growth of the organization. Generally, if we don't have the appreciation of other functions, we miss that part, and that leads to sometimes the conflicts within one function and another function. And that is not healthy for the organization. Therefore, with the greater understanding of, I think most of the other functions have been covered in this program. It has been taken care of. It is very important, particularly at the level at which you are operating. It is very important to appreciate the role of other functions in the organization. It is not only my function which is contributing in the growth of the organization. All other functions are also contributing in the growth of the organization, and I will have to appreciate that. And therefore, my understanding of other functions, my relationship with other functions will move forward, will move up. Pcbl in the past has taken the initiative to organize a number of coaching workshops for the senior leaders, functional head level and next level also. Whatever understanding I have got, it has given a lot of benefits on EQ front particularly. Whatever inputs you have been given in this program, that is mainly functional inputs. Some inputs might have been given to you because I'm not aware of the detailed program. And therefore, at this level at which you are, enhancing the EQ is very important for your effective leadership. And I will request SEBI particularly, that whatever workshops they have been organized in the past, the similar kind of workshop can be organized for this group at a time, depending upon the availability of all of you. This will enhance your understanding further. I'm not saying that you don't understand. This will enhance your understanding further about the people. And after attending this program, we start calling those people, those participants, as the barefoot coach. What is the meaning of barefoot coach? Means you are developing your coaching-oriented leadership style without having any formal education in the coaching. That is the meaning of the barefoot coach. This is the standard phrase which is used in the coaching system. And I am sure that will go a long way with these inputs of understanding of other functions, and plus that additional input what I am recommending to SEBI to organize the coaching workshop, maybe 2 days or 3 days maximum, not more than that. Your understanding of the people as individuals will enhance. With this, I wish all of you very best. The new inputs in the kind of work you are doing in PCBL, you will be very successful. Another point I forgot to mention, generally I have seen the people in PCBL, they are the long timers. They are not here for couple of years. Generally, they are the long timers. You see the people sitting here or inside, you know everybody. And that is another purpose of giving you this input, going through the 1-year program, that you should have the long time perspective in the organization. The organization is growing. Recently, the one greenfield plant has been commissioned. Another brownfield plant in the Mundra is in the process of getting commissioned. Organization is growing. The people working in the organization, they are going. So I don't find any reason to switch over from one place to another place. And that is the reason why the people are generally continuing for a long time. This is another perspective which I wanted to talk to you. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a motivational words. I now take the opportunity to introduce our Director of IMI Kolkata, Dr. Mohua Banerjee. Dr. Mohua Banerjee is a Director and Professor of Marketing in IMI Kolkata. She has done her PhD in Commerce from the University of Calcutta and has over 19 years of academic experience. She has been a visiting professor in foreign universities like the University of Bordeaux, the University of Tours, and Chelsea-Sorbonne University in France. She has consulted in the telecom sector and has been actively involved in retail management curriculum development for National Skill Development Mission, NITTTR, Ministry of HRD. As a researcher, she has authored research papers in international journals of repute. She has published books and case studies that are available on the Harvard Business School Publishing, along with opinion pieces for newspapers. Dr. Banerjee has undertaken retail research projects in collaboration with the Oxford Institute of Retail Management, SAID Business School, University of Oxford, and conducted collaborative research with Leeds Beckett University, United Kingdom, under the aegis of the UGC UKERI Research Grant Project. Having qualified the proficiency assessment of independent directors by the Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, Dr. Banerjee is an independent director in Electrosteel Castings Limited. She has qualified the CMI Level 3 Award for Leadership Development from Chartered Management Institute, United Kingdom, and has been awarded the Professor Indira Parikh 50 Women in Education Leaders Award from the World Education Congress. Ma'am, may I please invite you to give your speech. Mr. Kaushik Ray, Managing Director, Pcbl Limited, Chief Guest of the occasion. Shri B.C. Agarwal, President, Corporate HR and Management Board Member, RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. Dr. Shaurajapta Chatterjee, Head, Management Development Programs, IMI Kolkata. Faculty and administrative colleagues, participant executives, family members of the participant executives, distinguished guests from the group. I extend my warm greetings to you on behalf of IMI Kolkata to the certificate distribution ceremony of the certificate program on general management for working executives of Pcbl Limited. I take this platform to share with you that IMI Kolkata, with the support of our chairman, Dr. Sanjeev Goenka, board members and all our stakeholders, has become one of the youngest institutes to be ranked the top 59th business school in India in the management category by NIRF 2022, Government of India, where over 4,786 unique institutes participated across India. IMI Kolkata has received its first international accreditation from the Association of MBAs, AMBA, for its flagship program that was launched in 2011 and currently has a student strength of 378 with a pan-India
alumni base of 995. AMBA is a UK-based international body that accredits programs from the top 2% of the business schools across the globe. There are only 295 business schools in the world and 14 institutes in India that are AMBA accredited, and IMI Kolkata is one of them. The institute has been accorded associate membership of European Foundation for Management Development, EFMD, as a part of the EQUIS accreditation process, and also membership of AACSB, which are another two most sought after international accreditations. IMI Kolkata has also got re-accreditation from NBA, the National Board of Accreditation. The research active faculty at IMI Kolkata publish in internationally acclaimed journals indexed in ABDC, ABS, Scopus, and Web of Science. IMI Kolkata's doctoral program, the Fellow Program in Management that was launched in 2017 and is approved by AICTE, currently has 12 research scholars who have also published in journals of repute. IMI Kolkata offers both regular and customized management development programs and certificate programs for executives of public and private sector organizations. The program topics and contents are co-developed with the organizations to bridge the industry-academia knowledge gaps. IMI Kolkata Certificate Program on General Management for Working Executives of PCBL Limited is one such initiative that we have undertaken since 2017, when the first batch of 19 high-performing executives from PCBL undertook this program. We are thankful to PCBL Limited for this opportunity to conduct the program. The sessions are essentially interactive, and participants are encouraged to question assumptions, identify opportunities, solve complex problems, develop operational performance, boost productivity, and in the process, build competitive advantage. The knowledge and insights gained as a result of the program, the takeaways, have immediate applications for high priority management challenges in the workplace. To you, the participant executives, I convey my wholehearted congratulations on the successful completion of the program. It took a lot of hard work for you to reach this goal. Your efforts have been truly commendable. Today's certification ceremony is an exciting time. It marks both an ending and a beginning. The warm memories of your time at IMI Kolkata and the aspirations for your future in PCBL Limited. Going ahead, the journey of life will bring you both challenges and opportunities. May you incite the spirit in you to take the opportunities and harness the challenges. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to be. Your dreams stay big, your worries small, and that you never need to carry more than you can hold. Wishing you a successful career ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your address. It is now time for the most awaited moment of the ceremony. This is the culmination of all the hard work and struggle of being a student as well as a working professional. The participants will now receive their certificates from Shri V.C. Agarwal and our Chief Guest, Shri Kaushik Roy. May I now request Shri V.C. Agarwal to kindly present the certificates to the executive participants. Aniket Ghosh. Animesh Ghosh. Anita Lahoti. Arif Shabbir Gora, Avita Basu Banerjee, Deepu KV, Dinesh Chand, Zebin Peter Durai Chelaturai, May I now request our chief guest, Shri Kaushik Roy, to kindly present the certificates to the executive participants. Jithin P. Harish, Komal Mohod, Parikshit Paramar, Purba Roy, Sachin Tiwari, Samir Shandelia, Sandeep Kumar, Shobhan Roy. This is also the occasion to celebrate merit and felicitate the participants who have done exceptionally well in the program. May I request Shri Kaushik Roy to present the certificate of merit to Ms. Komal Mohod for obtaining the highest CGPA in the one-year general management program for the working executives. Mr. Arif Shabbir Vora for obtaining the second highest CGPA in the program. And Mr. Sachin Tiwari for obtaining the third highest CGPA in the program. A hearty congratulations to all the participants. I would now take this opportunity to introduce our much esteemed chief guest, Shri Kaushik Roy. Shri Kaushik Roy is a managing director of Pcbl Limited and sector head of the plantation business segment of Harrison Malayalam Limited. He is also a member of the group management board of RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. With revenue of almost 0.75 billion US dollar, Pcbl is a trusted global player in the performance, material and specialty chemical segment with a footprint in more than 45 countries. Shri Roy is widely acclaimed for driving Pcbl's transformation, ushering in a new era for the company and setting new benchmarks of success and profitability. Spearheaded by Shri Roy, Pcbl has evolved into a dynamic, innovative, digitally driven, agile, customer-centric, and future-facing organization that is committed to sustainable growth in harmony with the environment. The company, under his astute guidance, continues to evolve, expand horizons, navigate challenges, and explores new possibilities in the world of chemicals. Shri Kaushik Roy has a vast multifunctional business experience spanning over 3 decades across different sectors such as tire, cement, and chemicals. He is a mechanical engineer with a postgraduate degree from IIT Kharagpur and studied business administration from the University of Tokyo. He is also an alumni of IMT Switzerland. Shri Kaushik Roy is also a member of the Managing Committee of the Confederation of Indian Industry and the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Shri Kaushik Roy has also been conferred with the Business Leader of the Year award by the Economic Times. Sir, may I please request you to deliver your address.
Thank you so much for saying so many good things about me. I don't know whether I really deserve it or not. Good afternoon to, I don't want to take all the names. I'm sure by now we have memorized all the names. So good afternoon to all the members on the dais. All the executives, participant executives, for you, it's a very special day. Good afternoon to you all. My colleagues from, my colleagues from my group, which is, in this case, it is IMI, all the faculty members of IMI, my group colleagues, all of them are here, my colleagues from Pcbl, and all others who are present here. A very good afternoon to all of you. As we all know that today is the day for kind of conclusion of this particular program. It has become a little longish because of COVID disruption. The first one was over within 9 months, and this took, I think, more than 2 years because of COVID. So it was, I guess it tested your endurance, your patience. You had to manage your job on one side, you had to deal with COVID, and at the same time, you are preparing for this exams, assignments, and finally, today we're all here with flying colors. I wish you good luck for future. But let me step back a bit and go to the past. This is quite a few years back, I think 7 or 8 years back, initial days of my journey with Pcbl. I think I was 2 years old in Pcbl. I was just a baby in Pcbl at that point of time. And when we envisioned our new vision for this organization, and for some of you, many of you possibly do not know this, that we scripted a new vision for our organization in the year 2013 or 14, something like that, 2013 or 14. 13. And one of the 3 critical pillars of that vision is actually people. It's all about people. It's how people can really make a difference to an organization, to a business, to an industry. And that was the time we thought it is important to focus on leadership development. Unfortunately, we had very limited means at that point of time in every respect, not only from financial point of view, but even otherwise, we had very limited means to manage. But as soon as we got some support, we got some kind of, we got our feet on the ground, we said this is the time to start something relating to people development. So we started taking many initiatives relating to people development, leadership development. And we're lucky to find IMI as our partner to help us in that journey. And I'm really thankful to Moha, you and your predecessor, Dr. Bonik was there, Dr. Chatterjee, you, and all my colleagues who also supported this journey. And we said, let's go ahead, and we started our first CGMP program 6 or 7 years back. And they passed out with flying colors. Many of those members are doing really well in the organization in different functions today, and assuming different positions, very important positions. You were the second batch, and today we are much stronger as an organization in every respect. We talk about financial strength, or we talk about our ability to connect with our customer, our global footprint, our product, our brand. In every respect, we are a much stronger organization. But also at the same time, as you also realize, I'm sure you realize that the global situation is changing. The environment around us is changing very fast. This ever-changing scenario, and it is becoming more and more dynamic with each passing day. The objective of this particular program of CGMP was actually to convert or to transform our functional managers into business managers. You need to have a broader outlook, just not focusing on the function. I think Mr. V.C. Agarwal touched on this particular point when he said that you need to appreciate other functions. That's what he actually meant, that you need to transform yourself from being a functional manager to a business manager. You need to have the whole perspective of business. You need to understand that. And for that to happen, you need to be also quite updated on what's happening around us on daily basis. If you know what's happening around us on daily basis, on regular basis, then you can have right kind of strategy at any point of time. You can formulate the right kind of strategy. So today the situation is such dynamic that you need to be extremely agile, both mentally and in terms of your initiatives, in terms of your actions, to stay tuned with this fast changing scenario across the globe, to stay ahead of your competition, to make a difference to the organization. Now, honestly, this is what is expected out of you. We have created some kind of, I'll say, an environment, an ecosystem for you to learn, but it depends on you how much you learn. It is, as I always say, that we'll do everything for you. We'll create right kind of ecosystem for you, but ultimately the responsibility lies with you to groom yourself as a proper business manager. The organization will be there. We'll have such kind of programs. Many more will be there, not only for this batch, but for others also who are not there today. For them also it will be there. But we'll create that ecosystem, but it is up to you to ensure that you develop yourself as a proper business manager. That is your choice and your decision, your responsibility. Don't forget that. And this we are not doing without any interest from organization's point of view. The interest is that you will give return back to the organization. You will give value back to the organization by this becoming having a larger perspective of business and understanding the business better. You'll be able to add more value to the business and transform the business. And I'm sure this is a young leadership. You will take the organization forward to the next level. We have taken it up to a level today. Now the responsibility lies with all the young managers like all of you to take it to the next higher level and make Pcbl the best in the world. In many respects, in many sense, we are already today best in the world, but I think we need to be best in every respect. We need to be the best in every respect, and that is the responsibility, that is the expectation I have from each one of you. That's all I have to say to all of you. And just one simple thing for all of you, that have belief in yourself. Believe in yourself. That is very important. If you want to really make a difference to yourself as well as to the organization, it is important that you need to have belief in yourself. You need to have that belief that yes, you can make a difference. You are the best. So don't worry about anything else. Once again, I'm really thankful to IMI for extending all the help, and all the other members of Pcbl and all the group members. On many of you are here. I can see Gopal is here, Pankaj is here, BLC is there, Ajay is there, and of course, Mr. Agarwal is here on the dais. My colleagues from Pcbl and all others, a big thank you for all the support, for making this successful, making this journey successful, and wish you all very best, all of you, all the participating executives, the passing out, the graduating executives, right? That's the right word, I guess. The graduating executives, all the best. Good luck to you. Be successful. Have belief in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful address. I would now request some of the participants to share their experience during this program, for which may I please request Ms. Komal Mohot to kindly come up on stage.
A very good afternoon and thank you to PCBL, IMI, as well as the RPSG group. I guess the three miracle words that we learned in this entire span of 3 years. It was a 1-year program back in 2020, but due to turbulent times that we all have lived through happily, we can say that we learned PCBL. As rightly said by Agrawal sir and our MD, back in 2020 when we used to stand up for the introduction, it would be, okay, fine, I am this from the R&D center working on XYZ projects and so on. But now, when we stand here at this podium, it's like we are enlightened individuals. We might not be ready at the moment to change into different departments, but yes, we know. And if we try to work upon ourselves, we can take up different opportunities in different domains of the organization across different geographies. Now, in this journey of ours, which was transformational, both professionally and personally. Personally also, we could see many of our colleagues being from 1+1, +2, +3 in that way. So it was transformational in every sense of it. IMI as well as PCBL along with the RPSG group members have been instrumental in this. It was coveted back in April 2018 when the last batch of CGMP graduated from the same podium. Why, if them, why not us? So from that day, we were awaiting, okay, when would be it our call? And while we are celebrating New Year 2020, this fascinating moment for 15 of us came. And we received a communication from the HR that we have been nominated for this prestigious CGMP course. And to be honest, in the past 3 years, many of us has inquired from us, the PCBL employees, whom to approach, how to approach, and how can they be a part of this prestigious moment. So heartfelt thank you to everyone, to our colleagues, the dinner sessions we shared, our party evenings, the lunch at cafeterias, as well as live snacking sets. We have developed a bond. And bond is not only a network, probably. We have developed a bond which is priceless, a bond of respect, friendship, as well as gratitude. When we come across in our careers at different stages in life, we would greet each other rather like a friend and not like a professional friend. As it is said that it takes a village to raise up a child. Similarly, for us as adults here at IMI, it was the entire IMI staff from the cafeteria till the director, as well as the RPSG group members who used to come by to drop in different thoughts on their respective domains, and certainly PCBL team members along with the leadership skills. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who has been present here, to the guests and the family members who could make it to this convocation ceremony, also to those who could not be a part of them but have joined virtually. Thank you for instilling trust in us and being with us at each and every step of the line. Lastly, as Rafael Nadal had quoted, the function of leaders is to produce more leaders and not followers. Hope in this journey of ours with PCBL, we augment this opportunity to build more of such high impact projects and give back to the organization, which they would be proud of at the later stage in life. And a special mention to my father, who is here from Baroda, just to be a part of the ceremony and for the upbringing all the 3 decades. Thank you, everyone.
May I now request Arif Shapir Bora to kindly come up on stage.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to stand in front of you as a graduate of this CGMP program. And first, I would like to express my gratitude to the PCBL management team for providing this opportunity. And I would like to thank the organizers and the faculty member of IMI Kolkata also for making it such a success and a wonderful experience. The teaching, the level of teaching, and the program has helped us to learn new things. We have learned latest management strategies, techniques, which will help us in improving the efficiency and the performance. We have learned how to lead with empathy and with vision. And apart from this, one of the most valuable thing that I have learned is the adaptability to change. As we see, by embracing the change and by willing to step outside of our comfort zone, we can unlock new opportunities. We can achieve the things that we can never thought of. So that is the most important thing in this challenging time and the ever evolving world. To my batchmate and colleagues, I would like to congratulate you all also. We have formed a strong bond over the course of this program. I am very grateful to the opportunity to learn from such a talented and diverse people. And apart from that, we have the cheers to the time that we have shared together, the restaurant and places that we have visited together, the biryanis that we had together, the exam preparation and the assignment that we have prepared together, and the messages and the gifs that we have laughed off on WhatsApp. The cheers to that also. I believe we will take all the learnings from this program and create a positive impact in our organization. And by believing in ourselves, as our MD sir says, we will make our workplace exciting. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Arif. May I now request Sachin Tiwari to kindly be on the stage.
So good afternoon, everyone. So I'm feeling immense gratitude towards respective PCBL leadership team, my dear people at PCBL, all faculty members and staff of IMI Kolkata, and my family members who are sitting over here. So thank you. So the journey, as I say, it is a journey of CGMP because it's not just a 5 quarters course along with a dissertation, but it is a journey of business leadership that will continue till the very end of our professional career. I feel a strong connection with this institute, IMI Kolkata, because it was not the first time I was here in CGMP. Most of you might be knowing I was there for 1 week during my GET induction program. So what I learned here was like the main takeaway was that how to transform from this campus to corporate. So fast forward 3 years, I received a mail from Mr. Prabhudatta Nayak that I'll be having this 5 quarter course of CGMP. So I thought again, it is going from like being professional to student, but it was not like that. So it was like, it was not campus to corporate, it is corporate to leadership. So thanks for that. Okay, and we had a training schedule of around 8 hours for that. And just a minute. So a leader needs to be equipped with several tools to solve business problems and handle complex scenarios. One of which we witnessed in this course also, like the disruptions, as my colleague Komal discussed here. So I am pretty sure that right now we are equipped with such tools so that we can exceed the business expectations from us. I remember every time I was into projects and assignment by professors at IMI, I'm realizing that I'm learning some kind of management skills. So right now I recall like one of the operation management assignment. So what we had done was we were interviewing several supply chain professionals. So we were interviewing about how these organizations are developing strategies so that their supply chains are leading into sustainable development goals. So what we learned there, how is supply chains of the global scenario functioning? How is sustainability management kept taken care of? And we how to find contacts on LinkedIn, how to connect with people on LinkedIn, how to interview them. So these are several takeaways we are having from this course. Not only this, we had several learnings from this course as well. So in line with a good old saying by John Maxwell, now at least we know the way and we are going the way to show the way towards global leadership. Very congratulations to all the people who are here. I had a great time with you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Komal, Arif, and Sachin, for sharing your experiences. I would now like to introduce Dr. Sharajakho Chatterjee, Head, MDP and EDP, IMI Kolkata. Dr. Chatterjee has a PhD from IIT Kharagpur and is a certified associate of the Indian Institute of Bankers and a member of the Indian Society for Training and Development. He has successfully worked as HRD head and principal of Apex Training Institute of a nationalized bank, wherein he had administered 5 other training colleges of the bank. A dynamic and resourceful banking professional with wide experience in profit center planning and operations, Dr. Chatterjee has more than 40 years of professional and academic experience and has the rare distinction of organizing and conducting training for more than 38,000 employees and executives of public and private sector organizations. I would now request Dr. Chatterjee to share his experience of conducting the one-year program and to deliver the vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on the dais, Mr. Kaushik Ray, MD Pcbl and chief guest of this August gathering, Sri V.C. Agarwal, President Group Corporate HR and Management Board Member, RPH Group, Dr. Mohua Banerjee, Director, IMI Kolkata, mentors and faculty members from IMI, CSC, PCBL, and across the group companies and all other dignitaries, parents and family members of the participants, executives of PCBL present in this August gathering, and all the participant certificate owners of PCBL. A very good afternoon to all of you. And before I go for vote of thanks, let me say a few words about how this program has begun and how we are going ahead with this program. This is basically a brainchild of, I believe, Kaushik Roy and Sabyasachi Bhattacharya. Both are developed and given us an idea that we should go ahead with such program, which will help them in developing their executives to take further challenges with this view. But then it was also kept in mind that they cannot be spared for longer period. So period was also a big concern for them. So it was thought that let us make a program in such a way that physically we run the program and every quarter they will be releasing for 2 weeks the executives to be in the campus of IMI. So then again to cover it for a year, we thought of giving a 425 hours of program. With that, we decided that, okay, it will take 4 quarters to complete the course of 425 hours, plus 1 quarter will be there for dissertations, which will be based on problems and themes of the organizations in which they are working. So the first batch, accordingly, with this concept, started in 2017 with cherry pick 19 guys, as I've rightly been told. And it was a very successful program with very active participation by all the participants. And the confidence developed within the participants was really amazing. And as rightly said right now, the feedback though we did not get, but Mr. Kaushik Rai said that they are performing very well and they are giving due support to the organizations. So I believe that with that concept, there was a lot of pressure on the HR front of PCBL to organize similar such programs. and might be that Mr. Kaushik Roy and Mr. Subhachachi Bhattacharya was getting a lot of pressures from the employees to organize such programs, which would give them opportunity to build their career in personal level, as well as give them opportunity to stand as a good leaders in their organization. So with that, again, second batch started with modifications of the curriculum and with some modern inputs in the curriculum. Second batch was started in the, I think, month of January, 10th of 2020. But as you all know, that this COVID has created disruption and the program elongated. And the program, which was basically meant for a year, was 5 quarters, it went up to, say, 3 years. Because Q1 was done in February 2020, Q2 was done in, I think, March 21, again Q3 was done in May 22, and then Q4 and Q5 was subsequently done in August and December 22. That is how we could complete the course, and thanks to the participants for their perseverance and continuing with this sort of disturbances. I believe that these disturbances causes some sort of disintegration in the curriculum, but nevertheless they came successfully and completed the course. So with that, I believe that we have been able to complete the second batch, and as expressed by them, they will also be a successful ambassadors from IMI for marching towards better leaders in their respective organizations. And I would prefer that if we can get some feedback from PCBL, how these people are doing and where they lack, if somebody lacking in some areas, so that in future also we can modify the course and we can develop it in a much better way. So my request would be if we can get some feedback on some of the areas where if they are lacking in certain areas. So that is why I feel like. And other than this, we are also having certificate programs of shorter duration with CSC executives, 150 hours programs on general management. Then we are also having programs, online programs on financial markets, which jointly with NSC. That program also, where we have completed 2 batches, and third batch also started in February. We are looking for starting 4th batch in July, August. Then other than also these few certificate programs, we have also very recently come to an understanding with another organization called iNurture. Partnering with them, we are going to launch 4 more certificate programs, 11-month certificate programs, like cyber security, data science, business analytics, and fintech. These programs, I believe, will be starting very shortly, maybe July, August. These are all 11 months regular programs we shall be having. So now coming to Thanksgiving, definitely I must thank the MD of PCBL, being the brainchild of such a nice management program, for giving us the ideas and going ahead, and also giving us the opportunities and confidence also to our faculty members to conduct such effective programs. I must thank also Mr. V.C. Agarwal, a valuable guy, for his valuable guidance and helping us and supporting us all the time, all the moment. Today also he has clearly defined the functional areas, how we should equip ourselves, and he has been always a guiding source for all of us, all the faculties and all the members of IMI. My thanks to Subhachachi Bhattacharya for all his supports, guidance, and developing the program, and has been a constant source of inspiration for taking the program further ahead and in a more practical manner. My sincere thanks to Sri B.L. Chandak, Sri Ajay Sahu, and Sri Kaushik Mukherjee for their valuable inputs in designing the program and also taking expert sessions as and when required. My heartfelt thanks to Mr. Raj Gupta, Mr. Vijay Joshi, Mr. Arun Roy Chaudhary, Sri S.M. Lahiri, and Mr. Gautam Kalia for taking interactive sessions on different meaningful, relevant topics, which are very helpful for the participants. I also express my sincere thanks to Sri Tirtha Ganguly, Sri Mainakya Ghosh, Sri Gopal Rathi, Sri Pankaj Kedia for all their supports and inspirations in running the program. My thanks to Mrs. Reena Singh for the constant support and close monitoring, and also for taking sessions on as external faculty, which was very live and interactive. My sincere thanks to Professor Tirthankar Nag, Professor Rosana Chattopadhyay, Professor Chanchal Chatterjee, and all the associate professors and assistant professors of IMI Kolkata for their active involvement in taking sessions, mentoring, and effectively guiding the participants. My thanks to Dinesh Upadhyay and the entire IT team for prompt and all necessary IT support. My thanks to Mrs. Solanki Sengupta and entire library team for providing necessary library support to the participants and faculty members in a most beautiful manner. My sincere thanks to Mrs. Ovisikta Chakraborty for effectively administering the program, preparing grade sheets, monitoring the present and ongoing certification ceremony, and above all, beautifully anchoring the program. My sincere thanks to Sri Subhato Devnath and entire administrative team and hostel staff for extending all possible support and making all required logistic arrangements. Last but not the least, my sincere thanks to all the 16 certified executives with a hope that they will leverage their knowledge and learning for the growth and prosperity of the organization as well as of their personal career. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end to make room for new beginnings. To conclude the momentous proceedings of the ceremony, we would like to extend a token of gratitude to our chief guest, Shri Kaushik Roy, for taking time out from his busy schedule and making it so special for us. For this, I request Shri V.C. Agarwal to do the honors on behalf of IMI Kolkata to acknowledge his kind presence. In the same spirit and essence, we would also like to extend our deepest appreciation to Shri V.C. Agarwal for taking time out from his busy schedule and making it so special for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
Ganamana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uttara Vanga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga Ujjala Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Once again, a big congratulations to all the participants, and let the joy of this ceremony embraces all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, please wait till the dignitaries on the dais leave the auditorium. Thereafter, please join us for high tea.